Hello guys, back in today with another reaction to Natsume Yuujinchou, this time with San episode 6. Just about halfway through the season now, and as I said during the last episode, perhaps leading to be my favourite season so far. I've absolutely loved every episode. The last couple especially have been fantastic, so yeah, looking forward to this one where we'll be seeing it looked like a bit of a ruckus. Looked like we saw Natori and quite a few other characters, quite a few new ones. So again, looking forward to seeing what exactly we got here. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Let's get into it. Again, love last episode looking at Takitoru's granddad and his relationship with Yogai, or I wouldn't say lack thereof, because they never actually interacted, but they're always together. It was quite funny in that regard, but I absolutely loved it. Loved all those little guys. Again, I don't know what it is about like stuff like that, like little guys like that. Just it's so adorable, and always end up like loving them instantly. It's quite funny because when America and the UK and such try to do these kind of like cute-ish kind of like characters similar, like it's tough to explain because there's not really many good examples in like Western media. But like I wouldn't say like a mascot character, but just kind of up. It's so hard to explain. Apologies, but just like really charismatic little kind of characters. I often find for the most part they're just annoying in Western media, but they do them so right here. They're just always adorable and so full of personality. I think that a lot of that goes to the voice actors. A lot of that comes down to the voice work and how they make them sound. Like I said, a lot of the time. For example, I'm currently again playing Persona 4, and I've listened to a bit of the dub. The bear is a little bit annoying in the sub, don't get me wrong, but it's like it's got a lot of charisma and personality. Whereas I've heard the dub version, and it's just some guy squeaking. I mean, you could say that about the Japanese dub as well, but I don't think that's the case. He's got a whole squid. How does that happen with a cat? I remember seeing this kimono. It was a lovely kimono. Saw this in the preview. Oh, look at it. It's come off on it. Like makeup. That's blood. Jesus. That which is not human. Jesus, what is going on in here? Well, that's one. We've never seen too much actual like blood or anything in this show. It's a little bit dark, you could say, but you never see this show like gore or anything. I don't think. Jeez. Good save. What the hell's this then? Still, it probably feels a little bit embarrassing to be in a situation where you're holding on for your life like that. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, he's just dead. Oh god. Good save, Nyanko. She almost just killed the guy. Come on. Are you okay? You almost killed him. Give him a little massage. Deserves it, bless him. Yeah, I feel like Nyanko's like a perfect example of like, maybe some might find him annoying, but I just think he's so full of personality and life and expression, and voice actor really brings the best out of him. I fucking love Nyanko Sensei. You guys already know that, of course. He's the type of character I think if it was voiced by a Western person, it would just be annoying. Obviously, there's exceptions, but like 99% of the time, that'd be the case. You know he can't help himself though. That's the thing. Like he obviously thinks about protecting his family and home situation here, but then it's just like he really puts himself in their shoes of, oh, what if me and my family are in that situation? I'd like some help. No, does he ever? You should know by now. You should know by now, Yanko, what's going to happen here. But it's quite funny, especially from like my point of view. I feel like again I'm pretty good at like reading people and reading situations and putting myself in other people's shoes, even if I've never experienced the experience they're going through. I still think I'm pretty good at. Maybe people would not take kindly to someone who hasn't been in a similar situation giving advice or saying they relate to a situation if they've never been through it. I've seen that a few times, like media and such. Like you can't talk about this because you've never experienced this pain or whatever. But I still feel like I'm pretty good at putting myself in those shoes, and I think that's what obviously Natsume does a bit as well. It's like, oh, if I was in their position, I would definitely be wanting help and want to be understood. That's why he helps people so much. He's so good at it. But yeah, I feel like again there definitely is like a negative side to that as well, where maybe you don't actually like. Again, for me, I feel like I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff, but maybe I don't actually fully understand, and maybe I actually am presuming they feel a certain way, which is especially kind of egregious for me because I've definitely had unemotional reactions to things I perhaps should be emotional about. I've also had the opposite where I've been majorly too emotional about things I shouldn't have got too emotional about. So who are who are you to decide in that case? But it comes from a good place from Natsume, doesn't it? So yokai bloodiness. How do they obtain this yokai blood? It's a question I have. That old question coming back up. No. Naoko, bro. At this point, come on, man. Oh, that's a cute one. Saw a few of these in the preview, didn't we? There's the Kappa. A cute Kappa as well. Usually they're quite creepy. So, fucking Natori doing this. Yeah, there's a couple of times now it's saved this Kappa's ass, isn't it? Is it Natori? No, it's this guy. And he's using a yokai like Natori does. Oh, Jesus. All his hair standing up. Fucking hell. He does, I don't know why, he's got that kind of, Kasugi kind of vibe to him, this guy. Scram! Oh, it really does. It really does have a Takasugi kind of vibe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's quite despicable. Using. Oh, shit. She did say we'd be having to interact with them a bit more. Yeah, I find that a bit despicable. Like, other races to fight their own race. I mean, I don't think it's a thing of like race with yokai, but similar, if you know what I'm saying. Although when Natori does it, I'm not too mad about it, so yeah, I guess there's an exceptions, I don't know. Don't drop us this time. Bloody sandbag. Oh shit, it's the paper locator. Locates things, doesn't it? I think we saw this from Natori. Oh, for fuck's sake. Or maybe it is Natori's actually. Because again, we did see Natori in the preview, so he's got to pop up somewhere. This guy. Like Slender Man. Here it is. And the one before kind of reminded me of the thing from what's it called? Yeah, what it's called now. That's how they obtain the yokai blood, which I was questioning before. For free. That's usually what you think of when you think of like occult kind of experts and stuff. You usually think of like old people. But this show very much betrays that expectation, doesn't it? Pretty much everybody we've seen interact has been young, except for maybe the black-haired friend's father, the bald guy, and obviously the old woman from that association or whatever it is. Old Toba. Good actor, isn't he? And so he did. So he did. Good on you, Natori. Love that from you. Oh shit. He's been tracked. I think. Look at this little bastard. Is it an assassin or. It is. Oh my god. Tiny little assassin. Of course it is. Yeah, that one there, that big one, reminds me of that thing from that movie. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the name of it right now. I keep in my mind. I keep bringing up Howl's Moving Castle, but I know it's not Howl's Moving Castle. But one of those movies. Spirited Away. That's the one I'm looking for. When I say it out loud, it's easier to think about. He's always looking good, isn't he? The Natori. Mr. Unloved. It's always really ironic with stuff like that, isn't it? Like, especially in real world movies about like people like that. Usually like the most beautiful actors in their prime, like playing those type of characters. It's like, oh, it makes no sense whatsoever. What is the music right now? Like classical, it's like dance type stuff. That's our guy. Oh fuck. Samara. She's gone. Yato in. I was going to bring up the Yato earlier when we saw the umbrella, because the Yato in Gintama also use those umbrellas. Mm. Well, that was definitely created, wasn't it? So this is really interesting now, because I know we've only got a couple minutes left. Is this going to be a two-parter? Yeah, so be careful, Sensei. I don't know why I've got a bad vibe right now. Like, well, I know why. This fucking Samara bitch, and the fact that they created a landslide just to keep us here. I've got bad feelings. Puncher. Give them the weak Natsume punch. Yes, nice. It's weak, but it's good against yokai. Who is this voice actor? I recognise him. I recognise this guy. I might look it up afterwards. I'm always really interested. I really recognise this guy. I just can't quite put a name to any other roles he's done right now, but I like him. I won't bother with the timer. Actually, we've only got 30 seconds left. Like I said, I think it's going to be a two-parter, which is rare. So we've got a couple of dudes as well. Yeah, we're fucked. Fortunately. Oh dear. Well, I guess I'll look that up while I'm listening to the ending. Again, I really like him. I forget to. I feel like I've heard a role of his recently that I really liked as well. I don't remember if it was in a game or not though. Natsume Yuujinchou San. Yeah, really good first episode here. Again, it was as crazy as I was expecting it to be. To be fair, what would his name be? That's not terrible with the names, so this is going to be might be a bit of a nightmare to find this. Seiji? Is that him? Matoba? Yes, I think this is him. And you know what? Just with Gintama, I think it might be slightly easier for this show. But just from the point I made about like a few kind of similarities to Gintama that I mentioned today, I feel like also Gintama is. I think they did try and dub Gintama, but I feel like that's an anime that just can't ever be truly dubbed because the sheer amount of like Japanese jokes and such in there. I feel like this is slightly similar. It's not exactly the case because there's stuff even that we see kind of translated which you can do, but it seems like so rooted in Japanese kind of like folklore and the yokai and just like it seems so Japanese. It doesn't feel like it should like be dubbed, if you know what I'm saying. I have just seen that there is a dub voice actor for that guy, so there is a dub of this show. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that it makes it more accessible, but so it's imagine it's really hard to capture the essence of the show when it's yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have ever watched a live action movie with a dub. Live action movies with a dub are just kind of sad because yeah, it's really hard to capture what the initial kind of. That's why you see a lot of like American remakes of movies like Ju-on, The Grudge, Samara. What's the name? What's the name of that one again? One Missed Call. What's the name of the Grudge one again? The Ring. That's the one. Ringu. That's why you see a lot of American remakes because just dubbing those, it just kind of really doesn't fit at all. And I feel like there's a similar thing in here. So yeah, like I said, I do want to just have a little look at what other characters this guy has done. Grimjaw, there we go. Grimjaw, who didn't see too long ago in Bleach. There's so many characters here, it's ridiculous. But like I said, I just want to look up Aizawa from My Hero. Great Pretender. Oh, he does Laurent from Great Pretender. Yeah, you know what? Now I think of it, though it's been years since I watched that show. Really good show though. Sukuna. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, this guy does a lot of big roles, doesn't he? And this is like I'm a third down the page right now. Archer from Fate. I've seen a bit of Fate, but I don't think I've ever seen that Archer guy. I've seen a version of Archer, I think, but not that one. Yeah. There's one I'm specifically thinking about that isn't that I haven't seen yet. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll have a little look when I'm afterwards by myself. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, really good episode, and we've got a two-parter, which is very rare. I think we've maybe had one, if not almost two, kind of two-parter episodes so far. And I really love to be honest with you, I really love the episodic start. To be honest, I'm a big fan of like anthology, like horrors and such. So I'm a big fan of just like, it's kind of like games as well. Like condensed just to that kind of game, just to that kind of episode, kind of stories that do overall kind of come together to create a bigger thing, but. Yeah, I do like the two-part episodes as well. Although I have found them a little bit weaker than, like I said, the kind of episodic episodes. Again, quite a dark one to start off with. There actually being a little bit of blood and these yokai getting their blood taken from them, which is nasty business. I imagine, as we did here earlier, they're going to be used for spells, from this Motoba family. Really cool introduction to this Motoba character as well. He's got kind of a bit of a dark kind of Takasugi kind of vibe to him, mysterious, young as well. So looking forward to getting to know more about him. I'm also kind of thinking, yes, he's kind of the villain right now, but maybe him and Natsume could actually, like, I'd be interested to see if there could be something with these two as like a friendship, to be honest with you. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next time with episode 7.